Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with another Spiegelmom Scraps layout. For this one, I am absolutely excited, so overly excited about this layout. So I used this month's sketch in the Facebook group that was created by Susanna Lee. I will leave a link below to the Facebook group. It's called 15 Minutes to Scrap with Spiegelmom Scraps. And I will also have a photo of the sketch so you guys can see what the sketch looks like. So you can always enter through the end of the month on the monthly sketch challenge for a chance to win store credit. And you don't want to miss out on this because Jody's sequins are amazing. Also, make sure that if you do place an order, you use my code, which is Meggy15. Okay, so here you can see I am obviously tracing circles. So I wanted to cut my photos into circles because that's what the sketch called for, but I didn't have a big enough punch for that bottom photo. I think even, I don't remember, maybe I do cut it. Yep, so I do cut this one using that, I think that's a 2-inch cut. And then that one of my grandpa actually pouring the jam into the jars. I thought about cutting it into a circle, just having it being the pot with the jam in it being poured, but I was like, no, you know what? My grandpa is the one that is doing it, and that is part of the story. So I knew he needed to be included. So I made it work for me, and I decided to trace an oval and to make his photo an oval and to incorporate that into the layout. And I am so glad that I did that because I love photos of my grandparents, and I don't have a ton of them because we live hundreds of thousands, well, not hundreds, but thousands upon thousands of miles away from them because they live in Southern California and we live in Idaho, so we rarely see them. And so when I get them in photos that are kind of current, I definitely want to keep them in the actual photo and not cut them out. So even though this story is about my grandma's jam, my grandpa is a part of the story because he always helped her every year make her jam. And actually that's her hands in that bottom photo. And she has actually passed on. She passed away in 2012. So it's been quite a while now, and I miss her a lot. I hadn't seen her since 2009, and she passed away in 2012. So it was really sad for me because, I hadn't seen her in such a long time. Okay, so now I already had a bunch of circles already cut up into small and big sizes, and so I was so excited to use them up on this layout, and I think I used up most of them. I know I didn't use all of the circles that were in this kit, but I used up most of them, and that makes me happy. So I'm just going to kind of play around with the placement of the circles that I have so far cut out. I think I'm going to end up cutting more out, and I did kind of start to bring in hearts and butterflies and stars, as you can see on the layout, because I thought, well, maybe I could use just some of the ephemera pieces that are in this kit. And this is using my July stash kit, my Kill a Kit with Style. So here you can see I'm bringing in more embellishments and adding so many other shapes. Then I'm going to decide, no, that's too much. I just need to stick to the circles and maybe one other shape. So I decided to pull all of the stars and the flowers and the butterflies off, and I'm going to stick to circles and hearts. So here you can see I'm still going to try to leave this dream word in there because I think that was part of my kit, but it's just not going to look right, and it doesn't work. I was thinking maybe that could be my title, or it could be worked in as my title or something. But here you can see I'm just like, nope, that's not gonna work. So yeah, here I'm gonna cut out some more of these circle shapes and start adding those to my layout. I think I'm gonna fast forward a little bit because there's just a lot of downtime with this, and then I will come back and kind of show you what it looks like in a minute. So here you can see I have a bunch of other circles just kind of thrown on the layout, and I'm pulling off ones that I'm thinking maybe I don't want to use, and trying to pair them up by color and everything so I can see which ones would go well with each other and which ones wouldn't. And now I'm going to start placing them around on the layout. And I kind of stuck loosely to this sketch. I think Susanna's sketch added more off of, like, coming half on, half off of the layout. And I'm going to add some staples and layer some little circles, and then I'm going to add my sequins. And of course, that's my favorite part. And I absolutely love how the sequins turned out on this layout. So here I am going to spell out the title. I'm going to have it, it's just going to be called Grandma's Jam. Super simple, easy title. And I really love it. Even though it's really simple, it's not boring to me. You know how sometimes really simple titles like Easter 2018 or, you know, whatever, like those aren't really exciting titles. But this one is exciting because it was something special about my grandma. She loved making jam. Her jam was amazing. And yeah, so it's not a boring title, just saying Grandma's Jam. So here you can see I am gluing down all of these circles, and I think I actually end up moving the gray and the pink one there to the right hand side. I moved them off the page a little bit and a little closer to each other and farther from that green circle. So I'm going to get everything glued down here. You can see that I am going to start stapling a few of these circles and clusters. That little phrase says cooking, which I thought was perfect because yes, you have to cook the jam. And I will come back in a moment to show you how I place down the sequins. Okay, so now I've got the title down and all of those circle embellishments down. So now I'm going to start using my sequins. And here you can see I'm using the He Said, She Said mix, as well as, let's see if I hold this one up to the camera. I want to say it's called glitter something or something glitter. I will be sure to give you guys the links below to each one of these sequins, and both of these are some of the new sequins in the shop in July. So this does get a little bit tedious. I won't make you watch all of it, but basically I just put down each one of the sequins with a zot, and I actually put down a little flower sequin to use as an apostrophe in the word grandma's. So that is it. That's my layout. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to come on over to the Facebook group and join in on this amazing sketch challenge. Sorry, I can't talk. Sketch challenge. Have a great night. Bye.